just drive. Will it take me to the end? Well, I don't know.
Welcome, one and all to another Where's the Finish Line? Yes, I am jumping in early because we are just waiting for a couple more drivers and we are at the 8 o'clock time now. So, guys, this is where we will be expecting the qualifying to start. So, we are at Austria. It is round 9, and it just seems I'm not going to believe it. I wish I did have graphics right now, but currently unable to do that. But it's a nice battle right now. So, the Drivers' Championship right now, it's a three-way tie for the top spot right now. So we've got Tom, Jack, and James, all with 130. Iceman Walker, who has been, like, in all fairness to the driver, he has not had some of the greatest performances, but he's in fourth of 108. Spinsy 102, Rapid 98. Now, Rapid will move up quickly with some of the races where we finishing strong. Now we've got Halsey, who's on 95. We've got Ali in 8th at the moment on 82. And then we've got Domin on 75. Razor in 10th on 74. So still tight right down here in the mid-pack here. So we've got Ian who is on 64. We got Jay Hartnell on 61. Scorenzi on 58. And Scorenzi has only been involved in the last few races, so it's actually quite a strong start for him. We got Wes Benjamin on 51. And then we got a little tumble down there to Mr. Rexel on 35. Josh Gaiman on 27. Srivatsa on 26. We got Westwood on 12. And then the strap on sitting there currently with Neil Poit. So that's the Drivers' Championship, and then we've got the constructors. Sorry, Mercedes 211 with Alpine with 210. So it's very tight between these two drivers. And then we've got Aston Martin with 197. We've got Alpha Tauri with 165. Williams 148. Ferrari 134. Then it is Alfa Romeo. Sorry. If 126, then Red Bull with 160, Haas with 86, and then McLaren at the bottom with 84. So it's all to play for, boys and girls. Absolutely fantastic. So I've got to say thank you to everybody who's subscribed. We're on 130 at the moment. We've got Ian who said oi oi. So guys, welcome. It's very much appreciated. Everybody who is in and out about, give us a bit of a shout out, really. So we have got some new drivers. So Joe Royal, new driver for me to watch today. Look at the ground, it looks a little bit slippery. Could we have rain? Possible, but we'll see. Let's get the information where. So details will tire. Everybody should be on soft tire, so we don't need that. We need that, and we definitely want the map there so we can see who and what is where. So guys, so if you haven't already known, right, so where the finish line is sponsored by Takeoff Photography. So it's a unique, bespoke type of photography. So where it's quite aerial, so you can mark a special event, family reunions, weddings, parties, just big events can be taken, or just casual scenery photography using different aviation methods to take those unique angled shots. And also we do have a JL Crafter for your personalized, homemade, handcrafted items. Perfectly ideal for gifts such as Christmas, Valentine's Day coming up, guys. So maybe a nice little decorate picture frame, maybe something like a very bespoke jewelry box. As we've got Joe Royal, who is hammering down for his first competitive lap. Ian's in the chat saying let's go. So that'd be come on. I do want to see a lot of so we've got 18 drivers currently at the moment, and it's fantastic to see. We will be jumping on board with some of these in a moment. Guys, that we're going to be watching really is, I'm going to be watching Joe Roy right now, see how he sticks on his first lap, see where he sits. But we're going to be watching drivers, so Scorenzi, because he's been quite good lately, and seeing where he ends up. Then we've got drivers that we'll watch Tom, we'll watch, where is he? We'll watch Jay Hartnell, obviously. We'll watch Jack. We'll watch James, and we'll watch Rapid. So we're watching those guys. So, because I've got a feeling Jay Hartnell will give us a surprise little moment in this race today. So we've got Ellie. So good afternoon, Ferrets, or evening for you. So it's actually it's late evening for me. So 8 o'clock's class is nighttime really for me. So Joe Boyle sticks a 103.8. This is a very good lap. So I see Razor's put a 104.9, which is a very, very good. And I think it's a bank lap because I reckon he can go. Aaliyah Lee with 104.3, but I'm sure Aaliyah Lee could knock off a couple of attempts and really put in some competitive times there with Joy Royal. So that's a very good start and lap there for Joy Royals. Srivatsa with a 105.2, a nice lap indeed. So we're going to really get into this. We got Scorenzi, who is on an outlap. Little Beaver, who's a new driver again. Oh Lord, what a drift around the last corner. How does he do? It looks like he's slowed down there. I really think he's slowed down on that last corner. He's on medium tyres as well. So the fact he's gone out on medium tyres, it's quite surprising, really. So I'm actually well impressed with these lap times right now. That was Scorenzi. He's slowing down, he's letting drivers go past. I think he's just looking for the perfect. He knows he can catch up with a lot of drivers. So it's it's just one of those things with Escamenti. He needs the space in front of him to really make any effort really for a competitive lap, because he doesn't want to be slowed down, does he? So what we're going to do is, Scarenti, you're going to do our lap for us, brother. So here we go as we start the fast lap now over the start finish line, and we're heading into turn 1, which is the Niki Lauda curve. So watch the curve on the outside. A lot of people will invalidate laps. Hit the DRS point, and in we go up the hill slightly. There's a little kink here, turn 2 here. Chicane for the racing MotoGP. Into Remus of the turn 3 up here. Head on down into turn 4. Now turn 4 moves into turn 5. So turn 4 and turn 5 is Schloss Gold, which is it's actually a banking company, trade company and gold provider. Into turn 6 of Rauch. Now Rauch is one of these corners that a lot of drivers do tend to run really wide and end up on the gravel top here. Head into Worth corner, which is the left hand and right hander of turn 7 and turn 8. Heading down into the most awesome corner in the circuit. It's Rindt corner, named after the post-famous champion Jochen Rindt. Into the Red Bull Mobile corner. That corner has had many names. It was the A1 corner when this used to be the A1 circuit. So it's absolutely fantastic. And what did Scarenti give us? It gave us a 104.1. Now, that is not that far away from Joe Royal. And I know Scarenti could get a little bit quicker, tighten up some of these corners, and I'm sure he will knock a couple of tenths off. So we're going to go for a quick rundown, as we've got a couple of drivers still out there doing an outlap. Some guys drivers are finished, and some drivers still sitting in the pits waiting to have a good opportunity. So Joe Royal up there with a 103.8, Scarenti with a 104.1, and then James with 104.2. Ali with 104.3, and then Tom GoPro also with a 104.3. Then there's got a little drop down there, 2 spins on a 104.7, with Razor on a 104.9. There it is, well spins on 105.1, and Savatsa on a 105.2, and also Ian on a 105.2. Iceman 105.3, we've got Dolan on a 105.7, and Lil Beaver on a 105.9. These two last drivers that I've just mentioned are on an out lap, so we can see, we will see improvements on their laps. I am dead sure of it. We've got Mr. XL, who is out on a fast lap now, and let's jump on board and let's see how he does. I'm going to keep it on a wide angle view. So guys, just let me know what you think, who you think's going to win this, and is someone going to take knock Joe Royal off P1 right now? Because right now it's going to be close, no matter what. And this is a driver that Mr. XL is a driver that I've seen race so many times, and I just want to see him back at his best. And I think he's just a little bit off his pace right now. So a 105.1, now that's an okay time. I know he can take a few more temps off this. I reckon he could be in the top 6 if he had the time of the lap time that he deserves. He's an absolutely fantastic driver, and I do want to see a bit more consistency out of him. But then again, this is a tough group. This is a tight-knit pack, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more from these drivers. So Lil Beaver right now, he is going through turn 6 right now, heading down into turn 7, and very nice line there, just really pushing it. He is down 7 temps. So if he's down 7 temps, that puts him on 105.2, but does he get a bit more out of it? Or not? Because the sector 3 is the part where people tend to make the most time. Oh, he almost invalidated that lap. That was very close. It's a 104.5. Very nice. I knew he'd get a lot more time out of that. So he got 104.5, puts himself in P8 because Spinton's just dropped to 104.3 and drops himself into P5. Absolutely fantastic effort from all these drivers so far. I'm absolutely buzzing for a very competitive race right now. So we've got a driver jumping in. It's Berggren. Bergenips. So Berg, let's see what he can do. He's got in there just in time to maybe get 1, maybe 2 laps out. But we need these 4 drivers: Berg, Jay Hartnell, Jack, and Halsey there to get out there. Now, Little bit out there, guys. Right? If you are free and available on a Saturday evening, 6 p.m. UK time, come join along with me because I'll be starting my inaugural commentary on a league that I've just found out about called Purple Sector. It's a nice opportunity for you to see new drivers from different places, and they've also got multiple leagues covering it. So we've got an American league, we've got a Oceania league. So it suits for people around the world. So nice little shout out to them. Got drafted across there by Curly, who is an admin for WTFL. So thank you, Curly, for getting me across there. I'm looking forward to it. But if you do have time, guys, just drop in and say hello. See what the other leagues are like out there, because I think they might be open for more drivers coming across if you're free on a Saturday. So we've got drivers here. So we've got Scurrenty on an out lap. We've got James on a fast lap. We've got Rapid on an out lap. Now, Rapid, I'm telling you now, Rapid should be a bit quicker than him. Jack's on an out lap. Berger's on an out lap. How's he still not out yet? So, ladies and gentlemen, it is coming up to the halfway. We're past the halfway point, so people are going to be starting to stress out if they can't get the times they need. And we've got Scurrenty, who is starting his fast lap now. So, is he going to get closer to Joe Royal? Now, Joe Royal may not need to come back out if Scurrenty doesn't get this time in, because it's going to be it's a tough haul to beat the 104 bracket. I do believe that Scurrenty, James, Aliyah Lee, Spinsy, Rapid can all do that. Tom definitely can do it as well. Jack should be able to should be up there. Oh, did I see someone off track? Yes, I did. Razor having a bit of spin on Rooney. But look at this, right? So this is what you call a very sportsman-like driver. He is looking, watching, staying off track. Noticing, okay, there's a bit of a gap there now. I can get up to speed before this driver behind catches up with me. Absolutely fantastic. Recommend the sportsmanship does win, guys. May not win points, as many points, but it wins people's hearts. And you do, guys, know that there is a commentator's driver this season award to be picked up, and this is brownie points for that. And Berg sticks a 103.7. I did not see that coming from anywhere. I didn't even know who this driver was, and look at him, he popped that time out of nowhere. Absolutely fantastic. Ian, God, I'm slow. Ian, you're always being slow. Man, stop crying. And big boy there, got a good shout out for it. Oh, thank you very much, buddy. Got a shout out for people who are we do give a shout out to leagues that do cooperate with us, work with us, partnership with us, and if I'm covering you, then you're going to get bonus points from that as well, so great. Guys, Razor's out. I think he's retired in the pit. He did not crash out, I will tell you that for now. But Berg, what a lap. A 103.7, absolutely fantastic. Scurrenty straight into the pit. He must have had about an off moment. Gets himself back in the pit, get him some fresh rubber on, and get himself back up there. Now, Joe Royal had to jump out there because knowing the Berg's put that time in, he's like, you know what? I'm not laying down for this. I ain't going to take that P1 spot back. So he's slowing down, and he's got drivers behind him coming up now. Staying right out of the way. Now, this circuit, with it being the way it is, with the ins and outs are quite short, and some short moments where you stick to one side. If you're slowing down, you stick to one side. Try and stay off the race line. It's going to be tough at some point because you may cross over the apex, but it is to approach the driver's responsibility to give you clear space. Yes, if you're sitting on the they could complain, oh, he was on the racing line, but then you've got to think whether he approached off the racing line, the racing line crossed his line. So it's a bit of common courtesy, guys, and it is unfair one way or the other, but we've got 20 drivers on one track. We've got to be a bit more conscientious. It's I think it's the right word to use. So Mr. Vexel, who's sitting down there in P16, I'm shocked at how tight this pack is. So we have got. So let's bring this in. Right. So we right. So 1.5 seconds covers the whole pack. 1 second covers from first to 13th. That is amazing. It's fantastic, tight knit group. So absolutely, meet a legend hero returns. Oh, a legend returns hero. What? Who's the returning hero? Come on, me. Tell me who the hero is. I don't know where the hero is. Unless it's, are you thinking about you're joining in? But absolutely fantastic, guys. I'm actually like really taken back about this a bit. So look at that though. Less than 300ths is the difference between P1 and P2. And we've got 2 minutes remaining. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to get out again and put an effective lap. But I kind of want to see. So James is already out there. He's got the time to get round there sufficiently enough to put in one last effort. Is Scarenzi going to get out there? I don't know. It's because he's look at the time he's given. He's 300. Wow, these top 3 drivers. Oh, it's James. It's like Jack. I knew Jack would get the 104.2, and he's back out again. And let's see if he can make any improvements on that lap. He did take around with the setup. This setup has got a little bit more downforce than others, so hopefully his setup is suited for him. Bloody also correct. Okay. Yeah, you have to tell me what you meant there, mate. Absolutely. So, I'm out laps. Everybody's out apart from Mr. XL. Everybody's out across the board. So it's going to be good. These next 2 minutes, guys, are going to be dramatic. Let's get an eye on them. So we've got Leo Lee, and in fact, I do believe this driver should be getting closer to these guys in front. He has shown some fantastic qualifying pace in the previously. His race pace might be off a little bit, but he sets up so well for race pace, for the qualifying pace, should I say. Whew. Last few corners. Ali, what can you give us? He tightened out last corner up very nicely, and he hasn't improved. But can he go again? Well, he's got a lot of ERS, so he's going for it now. So Jack is on an out lap. He's got James now. James coming like around 10-7, around 10-8. A little bit off. Just that line there was a little bit. Not quite sure what happened there. So he's now going for the fast lap now. So Jack's gone. I don't think he died. I think he's retired in the pits. So James is going for the fast lap now. Who else have we got? Scarenzi on the out lap. He's got 22 seconds to get across that line. It's plenty of time. I'm sure he's going to be the last driver. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stay on board with Scarenzi because he's going to be a driver that. And Berg retired from the session, and I do believe he was in the pits when he did that. So here we go. Scarenzi is our driver that we're focusing on because he is the last driver to cross that start finish line. Right. So Srivatsa's going to be P11 at best. Tom Grappo P9. That's not like him. Little Beaver's gone into pits at P10. That's just I'm quite bewildered how Tom's the Spinsy P7. So Joe Royal gets it's P1 Berg, P2 Joe Royal currently. Scarenzi could be the one to upset that right now, and so can RRL James. They're the 2 drivers I'm going to be focusing on right now because this is where James has put a 103.9, doesn't improve on his lap. But purple sector 4, Scarenzi. So sector 2 was purple. It's coming around the final few corners. Can he make any improvements? It's a little bit squiggly there. How did you go around the last corner? It's a bit too tight. I slowed down so much. He's invalidated his lap, and it's just unfortunate. Unfortunate, and we've got a Leo Lee who is coming into pits now. So, guys, so Berg, first race watching him, takes P1 and P2 for Joe Royal. This is tight. Scarenzi's so close. 3 temps. It's top 3 tenths. See, these 3 could be the ones to actually shake up the whole of the Drivers' Championship, really. We have got a few races left to go. Welcome, Joe Royal. Welcome, Bird. Obviously, we've got to welcome back again, Scorenzi. So, three newest drivers really shaking up the group. So, Berg with a 103.7 takes P1. P2, Joe Royal. P3, Scorenzi. P4, P8, Rapid. We've got P9, Tom. We've got Jay Hartnell in P10. We've got Lil Beaver in P11. P12 for you could do better than that, and I think they just had a bit of an off qualifying session. But we still got plenty of racing to go, guys. So, guys, if you are available, just drop a message and let me know what you're thinking, who you're backing, because this is going to be a very, very, very entertaining race. It's Austria. It's tight. It's twisty. It's short. So we're going to have plenty of laps, plenty of overtaking opportunities, a lot of battling, and these drivers are tighter than a Jewish pocket. So come on, guys. So we do not have a formation lap, guys. So we're straight into the race. This is the moment where the drivers are looking at their setups and thinking, what's their best setup? It looks bright and sunny out there, so no rain this week. What is the strategy? So personally, I think you can get a soft to medium setup if everything lines up nicely. Quite conservative on the power, but the softs will give you the little bit of an edge that you need. A medium hard will get you comfortably over the finish line. Two stop would be soft, medium, soft, or soft, soft, medium. I would always go for a soft, medium, soft, because then you could, if you have any kind of hiccup or any early safety car in the middle, you could change compounds quite nicely without having to worry. We do have Ellie, who has sent a little message to her loving partner Scorenzi, saying go Scorenzi. So it's fantastic. We do have a Scorenzi fan in the chat, guys, so thank you very much, Ellie. It's going to be really interesting. I can't predict who's going to win because anything can happen in a race. We've seen people come together and crash out. We've seen some have an absolutely outstanding race. So it's going to be really, really interesting. Are the new boys going to hold P1, P2 for the rest of this race? We do need to see that. It's just, wow. We do know that some of these drivers have a better race pace than qualifying pace, such as Jack. Jack has got a great, consistent race pace. So he, starting on P6, could be looking to hit into the podium positions. I will be back. I will say that is a possible chance. But then when we look at those three, P1, P2, P3, separated by 300ths, it's not the same as anywhere else. That's absolutely fantastic. So we've got Keith, who says, so come on, Doran. We've got a Doran fan, guys. Absolutely brilliant. Keep them coming, guys. Keep your little support messages coming, because everybody will love it. Ian with the little, good luck all. Good luck all. There's a word for you, mate. It begins with P and rhymes with fussy. And it's right, guys. Just hurry up, get this up. I'm getting really, really antsy here, guys, because I want to see this race start. Come on! You can see all the fans there cheering, but it's the same. If you actually look, it's the same guy clapping. He's over here, and his twin brother's a bit further down as well. His twin brother's got a black jacket on, so. Oh, and there's his other so he's a triplet there, because the triplet's at the top with a grey jacket on. So, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Is there an issue with this? I don't think there is an issue. Because, it might be an issue. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. I can't be bothered having to go through all this again. Oh, here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. They're out, and it's time to race, everybody. Time to race. So, look at this. This is a great view. You can see right behind the quite tightness there between the two front drivers. Scorenzi had to go wide there, but he stays in P3. Looking from Berg right down, we've got Joe. Then we've got Ali and Scorenzi side by side right now coming into and there's not a three-way battle there because James is in there as well. James, Scorenzi and Ali battling out for P3. And it looks like Scorenzi's been muscled down to P6 because Jack, bit of battle there between Jack and Scorenzi on the front. So Scorenzi's had a little bit of a tough stop, but we know how quick this guy is, so he might be getting back in there. So we got the people moving up, people moving down. So Joe's actually took the lead. Right, so what we do want position change because this is what we're looking at. We're looking when people are moving up, when people are moving down. We'll have the telemetry on so we can see what's going on in the cars and lap data so we get their lap times going. So running up the way. So we've got Joe Royal leading the way now from the first lap. That is followed by Berg, the two new drivers, P1, P2, and Lily up 2 places in P3. Forward there with James in P4. Scorenzi's battling back up into P5. Can he get himself back into the podium positions? I'm sure he is going to do his best to get there. Tom up 3 places into P6. Jack has to lose out to Tom, but he's not going to take that line down. I think the fact he's gone onto these tyres, and we'll go through the tyres strategies in a moment. Spinzy down 1 place and Rapid down 1. It's really weird seeing Rapid down here in P9. I have not seen it happen for a very long time, Rapid being that low. Lil Beaver, new driver in P10, up 1 place, taking over Jay Hartnell. Jay Hartnell, good driver. He's been quite consistently in the mid-pack. I'm sure he can battle it up too. So we've shown the medium hard or soft medium. I'm telling you, that middle sector there, that middle medium one, could be a soft. And I think I would prefer a soft rather than a medium. Shavatra, Vesa, Iceman, they are starting where they are. They are sitting where they started. With Mr. Excel, Dora and Ross were all up 1 place because Ian's dropped down and Halsey is basically cruising at the back there. So Tom with a fastest lap straight forward 107.0. A very nice race time. Now what we're going to do is have a look at tyres. So wow, so many different tyre strategies. Absolutely fantastic. So Joe and Berg on hards. We've got Alili and James on mediums, Scorenzi on hards, Tom on mediums, Jack on hards, then it's mediums for Spinzy and Lil Beaver, Rapid on hards, Jay Hart on mediums, Shrap's on hards, Razor on mediums, Iceman on hards, Mr. XL on soft, Doran on hards, Ross Bench on mediums, Marshall on hards, and Halsey on soft. So the soft drivers, they're looking for the early overtake. Is that going to pay off? Don't know, but look at this. This is still quite tight. This is still quite close. I have not seen this being this close after lap 3 as much as it is. So from the leader, it's 10 seconds. Covers the whole pack. This doesn't normally happen. It's not normally this tight and close. In fact, we've gone through first 3 laps without a hiccup on the with a safety car or an incident where we've lost a driver or people pitted. It's fantastic to see. Clean driving, always a bonus. And then Tom gets the sort of 106.8 racing lap time. Absolutely fantastic to see, guys. Absolutely fantastic. So we're on lap 4 of 36. We're 1/12 of the race complete. And what a race to... Oh, whoa. Rapid! And Lil Beaver, they've had a bit of a coming together. And they've dropped down. So we are watching this at the moment. So we can see how close they are. They've had a bit of a coming together at turn 3. We didn't see what's going on there. I'm trying to see if they can get a different camera angle. And it seems like... I think we might have some front wing damage. No front wing damage. But he's coming into pit, so there might be some damage somewhere. So we have had our first instance now, and it's as we head into lap 5. So it's a new front wing, so there must be some damage. And what tyres has he gone for? He's gone for medium tyres. So he's completed his pit stop. So what's going to happen here? Rapid now will focus on getting closer and closer to that pack. A safety car will do him wonders. but not right now. He's quick enough to start catching up with some of these drivers. As you can see, he's coming to turn 3 as they're all heading round turn 8, turn 9. So, Joe Royal leading the way. Fantastic. Followed by 3 attempts to Berg. Berg then followed by Ali with 4 attempts. This is still quite tight. James and then it's Scarenzi. We haven't got, our biggest gap there is between Jack and Jay Hartner, which is 2.4 seconds. The gap is getting bigger, but it's still close enough, guys. One penalty could drop you down into that mid-pass. And there's been a switch at the front. So Joe Royal and Berg have switched places, so Berg is back in the lead. That's fantastic to see, guys. Fantastic. And I'm actually hoping to see more battling coming between these two drivers, because Ali is there, looking to make their overtake done. It's not made to happen yet. Right, so with the tyres, guys, the tyres the tyres that people have chosen are hard and mediums. It's kind of weird, because as you know, the soft tyres are the grippiest tyres, but they only last a certain amount of laps. For here, it's roughly about 12 laps at most. Give or take a lap or two down to setups. Oh, Berg sliding all over the place. Well done, Berg, for catching up. What that's done is giving these guys behind you an opportunity to make that pass happen quick and easy. Can't believe Berg managed to see that. That was really nice indeed. Well done, Berg. Joe Royal capitalising on the little mistake coming out of turn 9. Did not expect that to happen with this driver, but look at this, they're still right next to each other, up each other's gearboxes, and it's great to see. We love a good competitive race. And we can see that James and Tom here have a little battle room here. Tom on 4 places into P5. What a good going for him. He's got Scarenzi now into sight. Scarenzi back into the podium position. Or is he? He's battling side by side by Lee. Absolute fantastic battle here. Very clean, very concise battle. This is the battle that we like to see, boys and girls. Scarenzi is looking for that pass. He is trying his hardest to get back into P3. He can see the mistakes happening up in front too. He can capitalise on it. All he needs to do is get past Ali, and he will be looking at that top position very shortly. Whoa, what a race, guys. What a race. Come on, guys. It was very good. I was going to say, come on, Scarenzi, because I just didn't want to see him battling Joe Royal and Berg at the top, because we've seen those 3 battling to see who would get P1 in the qualifying, and it was so close. But then again, Tom has got a race pace to go for it. He's got the pace to battle with these with the best of them. There's a safety car. Oh, Mr. Excel's gone. So safety car's out. Safety car is out. Holy guacamole. Whew. So safety car on lap 8. Guys, this is a good opportunity for us to throw your comments on who do you think's going to win? Is Scarenzi going to get P1? Is it going to be Joe Royal? Is it going to be Berg? Or is it going to be someone completely different that's not in the top 3 right now? Has Tom got the ability to battle into a podium position? I do believe so. James, what's James' plan? What's he doing? We know he's capable to be winning races, and we need to see that proof today. And Jack, down 2 places, it's not like Jack to be losing it, but then he has said previously, he said it last week, and he said it before I went live to me, that this is not his circuit, this is the circuit he hates the most. But yeah, he's sitting in P8, which is a good position. I can't see him in top 5, but look at these drivers though. It's going to be a tough call for top 5. I did not expect this kind of battle. Absolutely fantastic. I'm absolutely buzzing. So guys, there's a lot of drivers jumping in the pit. Scarenzi is the only one who hasn't gone into the pit. Is it smart? Is it not? I don't know. But what is going to happen? Right, so he's got Sravatse. He's going to sit behind him. Now, if there's another safety car in, say, another 6-7 laps, it might work out good. Because he can flip onto the medium tyres and maybe push to the end. I really don't know right now whether the cause. I don't know how his tyres are feeling. If he's feeling punchy in those tyres still, then it's quite good to call them off. Is there going to be another safety car? Maybe, maybe not. But then again, is he going for the one-stop strategy? Because if he's going for the one-stop strategy, all these other drivers will be going for the 2 stops, because it doesn't matter which tyre they put on, they will need to replace them in the next stop, because the hards won't go the 27 laps. They won't. 20 laps. at most. 22 at a push. 27, not a chance. Not a chance doing 27 laps. So, let's have a look. Let's see what. So, everybody apart from Scirazza and Scarenzi have got. So, everybody's on mediums and hards. Everyone is on mediums and hards. And they're all going to have to pit again. Every single one of them will have to pit again. What tyres will we go on next? They should go on mediums or softs. That's the two options we're going to have. Scarenzi and Scirazza, they look like they are following their tyre strategy to the T. It's absolutely fantastic to see, and it's absolutely brilliant. So, so guys, this is so a little bit about this circuit. Right, so Austria, it's a staple point circuit. The circuit has been part of the F1 racing calendar for generations. So it's in Spielberg, Styria, in Austria, in the hills. It's very prone to rain, but due to the way it was situated between all the woodland on a hill, the rain does drip away quite quickly, quite easily. First race was here. It was the Austria ring layout, which is the longer ring in 1970. It was an epic race, really. The A1 ring back in the day. 34 races in total here. They did have a break when the track became irreparable. It looked like it was going to get torn up. But the owner of Red Bull, who is Austrian, bought the ground, wanted to make a really long circuit. So it encompassed the whole circuit with so it's going to have the Eastlight circuit as we are racing again. We are gone. Scarenzi is gone. But has Scirazza's not off the beat really. A little bit slower than others. Berg looking for that opportunity to make the pass very quickly. But look at that, a very great view. Look at that view. You don't get that view anywhere else, boys and girls. As Berg makes the move on Scirazza and takes P2. Joe Royal P3, sorry. Scirazza at the mercy now of the drivers coming up behind. But he's got the ability to hold off these drivers. So Scarenzi leading the way. This is the first time we've seen Scarenzi in P1 in this race, and he will hold it well. Berg looking for that move. That A move was not on because Scarenzi might have been a little bit slow at that point, but he was holding it live, and these medium tyres are just gotta eat them up right now. The issue that Scarenzi's going to have now is that he wants to hold a position. Joe Roy's going to be quick. He's going to be very quick as Berg gets 1:06.7, taking the fastest lap so far, and Joe Roy takes into P2. So this is how the race started with these three drivers, and this is not the way it's going to end. I think we may have some different positions might switch around. Scarenzi on 10 lap old, well now 11 lap old tyres. On the hards, they haven't come into their own yet. So I was talking about the tyres earlier and how they work, and it's amazing how, like, if you sat there and see them in a graph. So soft tyres are the best. They are the best tyre. Like a soft tyre on lap 10 will still outperform a medium tyre on lap 10 and a hard tyre on lap 10. Oh, give or take. After that, soft tyres tend to drop off. They hit the cliff and go stop. The Berg makes a little small improvement to that fastest lap time as Alili is looking to make that move on Scarenzi. So DRS has been enabled, guys, so it can be used, and it will be used by these drivers here, because look at this. Ali with the DRS just sails right past Scorenzi, but I'm not faulting Scorenzi. He's looking for that in particular tyre strategy. Now, he could have went into the pits, got himself a fresh set of tyres, and would have stayed behind P1, P2. It would have changed his whole tyre strategy. It would have meant that he would have to pit again at some point. It's gambling, guys. It's gambling. Tyre strategy is always a gamble, especially when a safety car comes in. A lot of people jumping in. Was it the best call to stay out? Maybe not on this occasion, but sometimes it could work. It depends on when the next pit opportunity comes along. Look at this, Tom GoPro looking to make the move on Scorenzi going into P4. It's a juggle, and it's unfortunate that Scorenzi now is at the mercy of these drivers. But what can we say, guys? What can we say? Srivatsa, has he had a bit of an off? Has he pitted? He hasn't pitted. He must have had an off. Whew. So Joe Royal has managed to take P1 off of Berg, so this is just going to get passed back and forth. So top at the moment, look at that. Look, this helicopter view is fantastic to see. So what? Go back to tyres again. Medium tyre is the next best. It follows the same kind of trajectory as the soft tyre, but just lasts longer. It's a little bit less grippy altogether, but lasts longer, and it gradually drops off until it gets to a certain point and then hits the cliff. The hard tyre is different. The hard tyre improves for the first few laps. Within lap 5, your hard tyre is at the best of its ability. As we're looking at Jack there making a move on Spinsy, gets himself into P7 and looking straight ahead at James. He knows he needs to get in front of James and close that gap down to Tom to make sure he can stay within points, a couple of points of the championship lead. 130 for these three drivers, James, Jack and Tom. So this is the battle that we do want to see. We want to see who will be getting where at the end of this race. It's 20 points for P1, 1 point for P20. Everybody who finishes get points. So there's a one single point for any driver in the top 10 who gets fastest lap, and I think, if I might remember rightly, it's 2 points for the drivers in P11 below. If I'm wrong, I do apologise. Do correct me in the chat if I've got that wrong. But it does give it. Oh, we've got our first penalty. Lil Beaver and then Srivatsa with a penalty. This is on the final corners, guys. Multiple try warnings, giving you a 3 second time penalty. And in this race, 3 seconds is gonna be huge. It's gonna be absolutely massive. The only person that's not gonna lose a place for a 3 second time gap is either the guy at the back or Joe Royal right now, who has got 3.2 second gap to Ali. And this is the kind of gap that we got. Sorry guys, I've just seen everything jumbling around. So Scorenzi in P6, James in P7, Jack in P8. Guys are shifting mad because Spinzy's managed to get into P5. How did he do that? I don't know. But it might be an incident between that. I do apologise if I missed an incident. But it's just a lot going on. A lot to focus on. Because Ali has lost place to Tom, but he's going to use Tom. He's going to use Tom to get himself back into with the top 3. Or top 2, should I say. Because Tom needs to push hard, close that 3.6 gap down to catch those two drivers. You can see the respect ahead, looking into turn 1. As you can see him heading in there. Absolutely fantastic. And we're going to watch Joe Royal. Because Joe Royal is lost P1 to Berg. He's just going to swap back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's going to happen all the way through as we head into turn 3. And there you go. That there is a definition of a perfect block pass. What's happened there is like Joe side by side with Berg going into the corner. Before they get to the apex, Joe is ahead by half a car length. That gives him right away to do a block pass. As long as his car does not make contact with Berg, which it didn't, he has got the right to close that gap and give it a block pass and slow right down as much as he wants. So Burke could have been travelling faster. As long as he got in front of that car without making contact, that there is a block path. It is, people will call it a dive bomb, but it's not really a dive bomb. It's a move with plan and executed cleanly. So Vaser now with a 3-second time penalty. The penalties are adding up now, and it will make a massive difference. Like I said, it will make a big difference when it comes down to it. Drivers that did not expect to be in different places. Rapid in P11. Not sure what's happened to him today. We do know he had a bit of contact with another driver, which I do, if I remember rightly. Oh, he's off. A little bit of a wiggle. Get himself back on track, and hopefully he can start really making a recovery. Yeah, who was it? He had, I think it was, if I remember right, Little Beaver was the other driver that he had a bit of a moment with. Iceman Walker off 3 places along with Razor. Look at this, Razor got past Scarenzi. Scarenzi down 7 places. This is down. Look at that. The switch back there from Scarenzi, gets himself back into P9, and he's right at the back end of Jay Hartnell. Oh, Jay Hartnell was struggling with that corner there as Scarenzi managed to avoid the contact. Did suffer in the pace, but he's managed to recover well enough. And I do believe this may be a pit stop moment for Scarenzi. He's hanging right, far right. That normally indicates he's coming into the pit. There we go. He's in the pit now. We'll see how he recovers now from after that. As we're going to go through the drivers from top to bottom again. So Joe Royal taking the lead again from Berg. These guys have been battling back and forth throughout the whole race, and it's fantastic to see that we've got 2 people battling hard. Tom GoPro, who is actually catching up slowly, he is caught up by 3/10 from the last time we've seen him. So this may be an indicator where in 18 laps time we may see Tom getting close enough to make a move on P1 or P2. We have Aaliyah Lee P4, Spinsy P5, Jack back where he started at P6. Can he break into the top 5? He has the ability. I really do not foresee these two, Joe and Berg, coming in and Joe holding P1, P2 together. James P7, not where I expect him to see him, but then again, it's one of those things though. We've got new competition, guys, and it's making this race really exciting. Razor in P8. He's got 5 places, but he's got the 3-second time penalty along with James in front, so that's 4 people with time penalties. And there's Jay Hartnell. Jay Hartnell made the move on Razor. Takes P8, but does he hold P8? Because I do believe one of these is going to have DRS, and it is Razor. So Razor managed to, Jay Hartnell passed him before the DRS activation zone and into turn 4, and Razor could not capitalise. So everybody who's on the channel, thank you very much for watching. I do love every single one of you. So thank you so much for getting involved. I'm really happy, guys. Thank you so much. Razor now, he's lost out to Jay Hartnell, and he's got Rapid, who is one of the quicker drivers, looking to close the gap. Ali picks up a 3-second time penalty. This could be an opening door for Spinsy to get P4. But not just Spinsy, could be other drivers looking up. It's 3 seconds. That 3 seconds can go for another 3 seconds if they carry on making the same mistakes. Wow! Howsey lost at the back end. Don't know if he was tagged, but he lost the back end. Did not end up in the wall. A Little Beaver with a 3-second time penalty doesn't help his case right now. Scarenzi with the fastest lap time of 1:06.6. This is what we were expecting. Scarenzi, where is he? Where is our man? He's in P17 at the moment, so really low down. If he can make these tyres last to the end, the others are going to fall off the cliff at some point, so he could be making it up. So he makes short work of Halsey into P16. He's got a lot of work to put out to get himself back where he started. So Scarenzi, I know Ellie's out there cheering you on, watching you, cheering every single move you make and wishing you the best. So do it for him, man. because you are cutting down those lap times down very quickly, and there is a caution out there. Razor's had a moment, and he's dropped down to P15. Look how close these guys are. Look how close they are. The Ross Benjamin, the two Red Bull drivers. And look at that, Screen's on the fastest lap. Look at this. So, Dora, Ross Benjamin, Little Beaver, all battling out there. Little Beaver managed to get past both Red Bull drivers and suffered there because Doran's gone really wide there, had to give a place up to Ross Benjamin. Iceman Walker battling with Ian side by side. What a move! DRS enabled that to happen, and there's the switch back. Bit close call there from Ian, but I think it was actually quite cleanly done. And Iceman just panicked a little bit there, lost out to Little Beaver. Little Beaver's sliding a little bit there, going through that corner. What a battle between Ian Marshall and Iceman Walker. Anybody who knows, I do love Iceman Walker. I've commentated on him for years. He was one of my first drivers I gave a commentator drivers award to back at TNE. It was either TNE or WTFL. But absolutely, it was years ago that he got it from me, and ever since then he's always been a top quality driver to watch and commentate on. It's crazy now, up into P14. He's still got lots of work to do, but he is always closing that gap. He has brought that down to less than a second to Ross Benjamin in front of him. He has cut these down to side, and he's going to carry on doing so. It's going to be a tough slog for him to get to where he should be, but everybody in front of him have got older tyres than him. So he's just got to keep grafting. And if a safety car does come out, it's going to be soft tyres for everybody, I believe. So Squinty now in P13. We're going to skelter up a little bit because Berg has been in the pit. Berg has gone in the pit and he's stuck on a set of medium tyres. So this is okay. So this is what I was saying before. People who pitted earlier will have to pit again, and this is the moment now where people are starting to think about pitting. So Berg is now down into P8. Now, the issue with this is that Squinty is in P12 and Squinty is right behind Berg. So it's good, no matter where everybody else goes. Squinty has worked so hard. He's in P11 right now. He's not going to get in front of Berg. I don't think that's going to happen in being realistic. And Razor's gone. Razor's gone. What happened to Razor? He's retired in the pit. He's retired in the pit. I do apologise, guys. My charger was about to die, so I had to switch it. So, Squinting out into P9, and there was a couple of people in the pits, and James is in the pits, and Joe in the pits. Now, we're going to watch Joe, but actually, let's get on Berg. Is Berg going to get out in front of Joe? No, because Berg cannot get in front of Rapid in time, Joe has managed to hold off, and Joe is in P5, Berg P6. We've got Jack in P4, Spins in P3, Alili in P2, and Tom GoPro in P1. Now, how far is Tom going to go? We don't know, but he can go onto the soft tyres. If he carries, so no one's going to. Savatson's on the soft tyres. Oh, this is so interesting, guys. Because Scorendi now is in P8. This is so. Yes, his tyres are 5 laps older than Berg's, 6 laps older than Joe's, but they could theoretically push the end if nursed. Rapid's going to have to come in the pits at some point too, because those tyres will be edging. But the three front drivers at Berg with a fast lap of 106.1 decimates the previous lap record by roughly half a second. So, Tom GoPro. P1. Alili P2, Spinty P3, all on hard tyres, all 17 laps old. They're not going to get. I don't think another 10 laps. 10 laps on those tyres are going to be tough to call. Joe Royal. He is 10 seconds off P1. In those tyres, 10 seconds is doable. Even if they don't pit. If they pit, then they're going to be dropping behind. It's 22 seconds a pit stop. Jack. He's performed well. He has got Berg right behind him. Berg has brought that down quite quickly. So, I'm just watching this happen. Look how quick. Berg closed that gap down so quick. And here we go. So Will takes the fastest lap time of 1:05.7. And Berg is now in P5 and he's 2.4 seconds behind Joe. So as Berg got the pace to close that gap down any further and get in within DRS range of Joe before the end of the race and can battle the top position right now. That's the position I'm looking at. I'm looking at and battling for the P1. And Scavenzi's now looking to get past Rapid. Rapid just doesn't have the fight in him right now. But he's holding the ERS. And I think those tyres are getting a very, very sluggish. You can see the tyre does not look great. The tyre really does not look great. It's slipping everywhere. I'm looking at it, you can see the faint line. It's not as clear as what previous games have been where you can actually tell by the look of it. But he's struggling, he is really, really struggling. And he's going in, and he'll be getting the soft tyres on. Now, Spinsy's gone in the pits, got himself a set of soft tyres, and see, these soft tyres could be what changes a race. So Jack's on softs. Is there enough laps for these drivers on the soft tyres to make a significant impact to take P1, P2? Right. So, short answer, no. You've got 24 laps, 24 seconds to get an 8 laps to do it in. You've got to be quicker by 3 seconds and get past every car in between you and P1 without slowing down. It's not going to be easy at all. 3 seconds is a huge gap when it comes to the F1 racing. So, for me, it's going to be tough unless something happens and the driver. So Tom GoPro and Ali have all both jumped into pits, so that just opens up. So we've got now 3 second time penalty for Berg. Oh no, that could be the upset. Really, that's a nail on the coffin for P1 really, but it also could be a change there because it means that it's 3 seconds closer to the guys behind. So Joe Royal P1, Berg P2, Scavenzi P3. 1, 2, 3 guys. Exactly how we thought it was going to be. Tom GoPro in P4. Fantastic. Up 5 places. Possible driver of the day. Because he has a good race and he's on soft tyres, which means he could still get close enough to Scavenzi to make that move happen and maybe take the podium off him. James in P5, he's down 1 place, he's had a good qualifying, not the best, but he was not far from the top 3 drivers. And Liam Lee down 1 place, he's had a good race, he's had a good qualifying. He's currently in the position where he started, so absolutely fantastic. I did notice that Ellie was like, yeah, go Scavenzi earlier, and it looks like the earlier gamble didn't pay off. Because he would have been a lot closer and a lot tighter in with the 2 front drivers, but he hasn't lost his position, Scavenzi. So absolutely fantastic effort from our driver. Jack has the fastest lap of 1:05.7. That's fantastic to see for Jack, and it's given that burst of optimism that he's been looking for to show that he can actually do it. He can actually race with the best, and it is on those soft tyres, and it's probably the setup that he's been working on. He still needs some work on that setup to make it perfect for him, but it's not that far off them. He's now looking to get past AJ Hartnell. He needs to work hard to start closing that gap to James because he doesn't want to be too many points behind James and Tom when it comes down to the end of this race, because next race is another tough race for us. We'll go to the race calendar later to confirm that, but he has said that he's not looking forward to the next few races. So, Joe Royal, P1, Berg, P2, with a penalty, so it could open the door to Scorenzi coming in, taking that position off him. Tom GoPro in P4, and he's right behind Scorenzi. He's in with DRS range. Is he going to get the move done? It's half a second now. It's closing down quickly, but is he going to get into a position to make the overtake happen before the end of this corner? I don't think so. He's close enough, but no cigar. DRS opens. Does he? He's got a second bite of the cherry right now. Is he going to make it happen before this corner? Because this looks like it's a long run, but it's not really that long. He's holding inside. A bit of a lock up there for Scorenzi on the inside front tyre. Very, very close battle in there. Very nicely done. Very clean. Tom makes the pass. He is on the softer tyre. Scorenzi holds P4. And using the last bit of overtake to try and hold in. Try and stay close enough to get DRS and hold on to a position. Because Lily is closing in. But Lily has a 2-second time penalty as well, so. Finzi could be jumping into P5 for the penalties in front of those two drivers in front, so Jack needs to work hard to try and close that gap down to Spinzy. P8 is a nice position for Jack, considering this is a track that he suffers on a lot. Doran, P11, very good performance from Doran. He's up 6 places, very nicely done. I will say that he's had a quite clean race. He's been quite consistent. He's held off quite well. So yeah, it's just absolutely fantastic. Right, I do apologise for the little. Right, so. Whew. Just composing myself for the last few laps, guys. So here we go. Right, run down because we are into the last few laps. So Joe Royal taking the lead. He's held off well. He's done he battled fantastically well with Berg all the way through this race for the last few laps, and the gap has opened. So it's 5.4 seconds with a 3-second time penalty, which means Tom just needs to work on 3.2 seconds to take that position away from Berg in the next 3 laps. It's going to be a tough call, but it can be done on those soft tyres, and the way Berg's dropped off a little bit, it's actually open possibility. Scorenzi in P4, I think he's going to hold P4, because Alili has got a time penalty, and there's a 2.3 second gap, so Scorenzi with a P4 finish. Considering the unfortunate tyre strategy he's gone for, that didn't work well for him, it's actually a very good recovery drive that he's had. Spinzy P6, very good performance from Spinzy. Because drivers behind them, James, Jack, Jay Hartnell, Rapid, those drivers are the drivers that will be normally either ahead or competing with Spinzy for position. That's a very good performance for Spinzy. He was fantastic last season in gold when he started hitting consistent back-to-back wins, goes up to platinum and shows that he can battle with the best of them. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, we've got James and Jack. These two drivers here are joint at this very moment. They are joint championship leaders. It will change at the end of this race, but he's not going to be that far behind. Jay Hartnell P9, nice performance from Jay Hartnell. Consistently held in the middle ground. Absolutely fantastic race. Rapid, this is not Rapid's race. It's not been the best performance from him. Not going to I think this driver is a fantastic driver, and I think he does work hard for what he does. And another time, oh no way! Oh, Berg with another time penalty. That means that's going to give Tom the oh, no way! It's a bit Wow, Tom's going to get P2 with the penalties that are stacking up on Berg right now. So Doran, P11 from P17. Great performance from Doran. Very, very good. My driver of the day at the moment. Unless something changes drastically, he's my driver of the day. I know in the last 2 laps, I don't see that happening. Ian, up 3 places, standard performance from Ian, as in, qualifying wasn't great, but he's been edging forward. How's he? He's had a good race. Started at the very back, P19, now P13. Same in progression as Doran, but I've got to give Doran it. Halsey would have got it. Doran and Tom, another driver who's made the progression, but I'm backing Doran on the driver of the day. Ian, Iceman Walker, he's been up, he's been down, he's been battling it. Fair race for him. Not the position I was expecting to finish in. I would have thought he would be up a couple of places, but looking at the drivers that we've got in front of him, it's been a tough race for everybody. There's a lot of competition in there. I've been absolutely buzzing about this. Is absolutely loving it. The little beaver. Now this guy, new driver, he's had some good battles. He's had some unfortunate mistakes. He had that run in with Rapid, which probably could have disrupted Rapid's race. That's probably why Rapid had a few issues where his pace has not been what it should be. Travasta had a good moment. He was sitting P2 at one point. Pit strategy didn't work for him, and that's what he suffered. I believe that's why he suffered so much. And what's Benjamin? I don't know why. He's probably going for the fastest lap. He's got Travasta now to battle with. Oh no, that's not Travasta. That's Joe Royal. Joe Royal has taken the win. Joe Royal wins the Austrian Grand Prix. Berg will come in second, but he will lose out to the time penalties for Tom. Tom getting P2. Does Scorenzi, I don't think Scorenzi is going to manage to get. Scorenzi gets P4, Alili P5, Spinzy P5 now for Spinzy, Alili P6. James in P7. Jack comes round the corner, he will pick up P8. Jay Hartnell P9. Rapid comes round the corner. Does he hold P10 with that penalty? I do believe he will do. I believe he will hold it. And that's P11 for Doran. Ian P12. Halsey P13. Unless he loses out to Iceman Walker right at the end. Iceman Walker, a little beaver. We're waiting for Sravata now to come around the final corner, and then we can finish off with the fastest lap and everything after that. Well, so it's been an absolute epic race. My driver's day is going to be Doran. Let's see who EA give the driver of the day to. The EA driver is Scorenzi gets the EA driver of the day. See, the thing is, right, okay, I can get that. I love the fact that the algorithm has changed. Now, I think the race ability did. Absolutely fantastic to see. I much enjoyed this race. It's been an epic race. 36 laps of pure 05.7. Now, he's one of 2 drivers to get a 105. The other driver is Joe Royal with 105.765. So just 6. Absolutely fantastic. Only 2 DNFs, which is Razor and Mr. XL. Gotta say, fantastic effort from all drivers. It's been a very enjoyable race to watch. Jack, I've seen you just jump in, mate. P8.
Yes, sir.
You did say a bit beforehand that this is not your circuit. So how did you feel it went?
I reckon it just went the best it could have. Coming into the weekend, I knew the pace wasn't going to be there. And just thought, fuck it, we'll go for the fastest lap instead. We'll take it off Tom, who I think Tom or Joe, who had it at the time, and took it off them. So we get the bonus point for the fastest lap at least, which obviously helps a lot in constructor-wise. But there's not a lot else I could have done all race. Just I had the consistency. Obviously picked up the 2 silly warnings I got as well. But P8 is better than what I thought I would have had, to be honest.
Well, it's like the way I looked at where I assessed it go through is that I've seen that if we took out the new drivers that we had, the drivers that basically I didn't even know anything about, you would have been what, P6, P5. So
Joe's new, I know that. Little
Joe's
Beaver
new,
didn't finish ahead of me, I don't think, did he?
Berger's new, and Scorenzi's only done a couple of races with us. So if you took those 3 drivers were just epically quick. They're like second, they're like another tier. You get me? They were on
I
this
was
track. They were like
P5 in
unreachable.
the end.
So
Yeah.
you would have got P5 at the end if we took them away. So it's you've done quite well. This league has just got a lot harder with the new drivers. It's got a
It's
lot
getting
more into
quicker and quicker, and
it
obviously,
is.
unfortunately, we've got all the bad tracks coming up for me as well, like I
But
said to you
but like
already.
everybody in this league, apart from one driver, is doing exceptionally well. One driver is basically he's only in this league for merit, and that's Ian. But absolutely,
He is only in this league for being on merit. He
yeah,
literally is.
it's because he owns the league. He goes, I'm going to be a platinum driver. Blah, 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 blah. So absolutely fantastic effort. What a race! I did catch a few moments with yourself battling with other drivers. So
Yeah, nice little battles along the way. I mean, obviously Jay Hartley, obviously he was behind me the whole race, and obviously I couldn't catch the guys in front, or just didn't have the consistency. And obviously he was behind me, so I was like, you know what, if I'm not going to catch the guys ahead, I might as well protect what's behind me. So I tried to bring Jay with me, and obviously in the end it actually worked. Kept Rapid far enough away. I thought he would have caught us as well.
yeah, it was well, so Rapid. I think Rapid had damage from an earlier incident. So I think that's that was his reason that he wasn't.
What also did it for me as well was going up to turn 3, and there was a collision with James, and I think it was House. No, there was a Ferrari. I think it was Stav.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my days!
there was I think it was an incident between little guy, what his name is. Just forgot what his name
Little
is now.
Beaver, new driver, yeah.
Yeah, Lil
Fucking
Beaver.
Stav went across my screen up to turn 3, didn't he?
Oh,
Fucking hell!
language, Timothy's.
Sorry.
So
There you go.
Sorry.
There you go. Sorry, 1 second, gents. There you go, puppy. That's the mainstream, mate. So jump in, and you'll get onto ferret there, mate.
Hello, boys.
right.
Yeah, Josh, mate.
Yeah, you
So
guys.
next race at Mexico. What you feeling?
Same
You go
result.
first, Jack.
Yeah, Jack. Yeah, same
Same
result.
result, unfortunately.
I can see Ian hit. I can see Ian hitting the wall at turn 1. You know.
No, there is no wall at turn 1.
That's why you got to hit it, isn't it?
There's no rule at turn 1.
I am not gonna lie. I do see Ian doing well next race.
Not gonna lie, there is some grass there.
There is some grass, but it's amazing to see the difference of how different drivers enjoy different tracks. So just for me, for example, last week I was batting for 6th and 8th in Netherlands, like 11th to 20th here. So it's really interesting to see not just myself, other drivers that actually the tracks that we enjoy and that are better at. So that's quite interesting.
Was it close anyway today? That's all I want to know.
The race today was, I'll be honest,
Huge.
qualifying was very close. Very close.
I had a feeling it would be.
There's 1 second from 1st to 15.
Let's say today at work we had 3 buses altogether. It was ridiculous, man.
Cool.
I couldn't be asked today.
Cool. Yeah. Carry on. How close was it?
So yeah, it was very close. It was just that the people started dropping off at the end there. I think the safety car coming out at the most inconvenient time disrupted everybody.
Yes.
So Scorenzi didn't pit, stayed out, still got P3. Oh no, P4. Sorry, at the end.
5. You got P5 in the end.
He didn't drop down to P5, did he? He dropped down to P4.
Yeah. Joe Royal won it, then Tom, then Berg, then Scronzi, then Spinsy, Lee, James, then myself.
Yeah.
And
So
I have to also point out I have the fastest lap as well.
yes, I did say that before you joined.
It's a bonus point.
Yeah. So it's like looking at that. It's like you looking at how close these drivers were. That we were actually really close. It's just dropping off at the end. The tyre strategy screwed up a lot of people, but the battles were great. It's really good to see. Can't wait till next week because Mexico is going to be a fantastic race to watch.
Yeah, I hope I get to watch from the garages.
Yeah.
I did watch them today.
Mexico. You did good, mate. So yeah, Mexico's always a fun one. Again, there's certain drivers that enjoy that track and get through the S's really, really quickly, really well.
And
With
then
a
there's
low
Ian who hits
setup.
the wall through the set.
No,
With the...
I don't mind that.
Every
I don't
single league
mind
race
that
I have,
sector. I'm
I'm
pretty decent at
shocking.
it. I'm pretty decent at that sector, so hopefully I'll be able to make some
Any
moves and
P5
get
incoming
into the
next
top 10.
week? P5. I'll watch that.
Right.
If
So
you're P5, mate, I'm winning the race. It's...
Well, what's
Right.
when's right? Let me check the calendar because we can make one race in the coming weeks. Let me check when it is.
So, guys, I'm just going to wrap it all up there, guys. So, well done to everybody racing. Well done to Scorenzi for getting the EA driver of the day. Well done to Doran for getting commentator's driver of the day. Absolutely fantastic effort from Doran. Well done to our race winner Joe, who's just jumped in to this league, which is a fantastic addition, along with Berg and Scorenzi, who've recently joined us, and Lil Beaver, another good bunch of drivers, and it's going to give us a very competitive end to the season. So, guys, so thank you very much for joining us. Remember, the league is sponsored by JL Crafted for your handcrafted personal items, and Takeoff Photography for your very unique bespoke photography for all sorts of events. So have a look at those guys. But until next week, where we're at Mexico, good night.
Can't believe I